Operations management. What's it all about? Every business goes through a series of processes to manufacture their products or make their services valuable to their audience for immediate or future consumption. These processes and other facilitating activities are simply ascribed as business operations. At any point where there is an error in the process of producing, then it can easily affect the overall output for the business. Therefore, it is pertinent that errors should be reduced to a minimum level, and to achieve this reduction, the entire process must be managed. That's where operations management comes in. But first, if you're new here, consider subscribing to this channel to continue receiving great weekly videos on consulting. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get informed every time I publish a new video. Through operations management, efficiency during the manufacturing of products or creation of services is assured because all the underlying processes will pass through checks with a standard expectation in mind. While every business has its unique processes, there is always a setup for managing operations. So regardless your business niche, you must adopt an operations management strategy that will trigger results and growth. To do this properly, you must understand basic principles and all therein about operations management. What is operations management? If you decide to check the internet for the meaning of operations management, like you've searched and come across this post, you'll find there are different meanings ascribed to the business term operations management through different sources, but here we will gather all and simplify. This will help any reader who is a newbie in business understand the concept of operations management much better. Simply put, operations management is the process of planning, organizing, and controlling the resources of a business and converting them into goods and services that will translate to growth and profit. Bear in mind that no business exists without the intention to make a profit. As far as this can go, it is ultimate that businesses adopt strategic processes to manage their operations and, in the end, make a financial gain. As mentioned earlier, at the point where the materials, resources, and labor of a business aren't effectively managed, then it means the concept of operations management is abused or overlooked. In some industries, the process of managing operations might be automated, but still needs the touch and thought of an individual who will primarily oversee the entire process. Whether the process is automated or carried out manually, there is always an individual who is in charge, known as the operations manager. An operations manager is an individual who must possess unique organization and excellent people skills. As mentioned, if the operations management process is automated, it means that the operations manager must be highly tech-savvy to coordinate the automation. On the other hand, if the process of managing operations is manual, then the operations manager must be creative and have experience in coordinating people and processes. In all, operations manager is saddled with the responsibility of dealing, forecasting, and supervising daily business operations with the mindset to cause financial charge and contribute to the business growth. Why is operations management important? There is every iota of truth when we say almost all the business activities depend on operations management, and to compete in a dynamic market, the quality of the operations management process in every business is a strong determining factor as to the success and failure of the company. In simple terms, if there is an error in operations management, there is bound to be a failure, and if the process is planned, managed, and controlled based on standard, then success is assured. No business would want to make a loss, therefore we'll highlight and explain briefly the essence of operations management. Improves business marketing. Can results be achieved from marketing activities without proper planning and coordination? Marketing is an integral aspect of business operations, and it requires detailed planning and execution to yield great results. In operation management, a great deal of marketing is considered and planned judiciously. Regardless if operations and marketing are two different units, there is a need for synchronization of efforts to achieve the company's overall goal. Therefore, efficient operations management will help improve marketing. Employee work capacity. The goodness of operations management in a company is when employees with the right skill and knowledge are given the capacity and opportunity to work. This will go a long way to influence the growth of the company via performance. Through operations management, the manager can filter employees with the right attitude and skill from others and place them in positions where they can function completely. Increases levels of productivity. When you seek growth in your business, managing and controlling all business activities using appropriate tools and channels is essential. An effective operations management will boost the morale of employees and also augment the processes and systems in manufacturing products or services, and in turn increases productivity level. The increase can easily be measured based on the ratio of input to the ratio of output. Ensures product aligns with consumers' preferences. When you produce without the intention to solve the existing problem of consumers, then you may likely not last long in the business. The taste and demands of consumers change constantly. Therefore, businesses must also tweak their activities, especially production activities, to suit the ever-changing needs of their audience. This process is only achievable when there is an efficient operations management process. Perhaps operation management will help ensure that every product and service feature is accurate and capable of aligning with what the market demands. Utilization of resources. Operations management helps to ensure that the company's resources are utilized optimally to make a profit. Both the efforts of the workers and the different raw materials used during the manufacturing process must be utilized efficiently to avoid underutilization. Operations management, as an aspect of business, plays an essential role in every organization that seeks to grow. The role of operations management in business. Operations management is the engine room of any business. So any business that dare not take it seriously may experience loss, waste of efforts, resources, and ideas. Operations management plays a crucial role in business because if the concept is applied appropriately, there is a huge tendency that the organization might likely experience value in all things and long-term survival. The success of an organization can't be measured without the support and contribution of a reliable operations manager. So yes, it is right to say individuals who are operations manager in any organization are also internal stakeholders. Most companies take out time to plan their operation, whether for long-term or short-term purposes. During the operation planning process, the organization depends on previous financial and operational documents to make future decisions. The reason is that without a solid operations management process and planning, the business may sink and its duration of existence may be short-lived. Recently, lenders, government, registered associations and business investors are recognizing the importance of operations management and the role it plays in business, especially during the process of making strategic decisions. The truth is, most companies commit a huge part of their activities to the operations manager, as they believe it's a strategic choice that has consequences if averted. Operations management in business aid the establishment of quality objectives and seek better approach and ideas on how current processes can be improved. For instance, businesses that manufacture using automated machines and equipment may not succeed without the help of an operations manager. In this scenario, the operations management processes are required and must be followed based on an underlying standard. An efficient operations management impacts the planning and management of supply chain, inventory, distribution schedules, resources of the company, and ensures they are done properly and on time. Strategic principles of operation management. There are different strategic principles guiding operations management, and its application is peculiar to individual operations managers. These principles include principle of change. Like the saying goes, change is constant. With recent technology updates, material upgrades and the like, organizations must adapt and ensure they play by new rules while leveraging updated technologies to beat the recent market competition. Principle of reality. An ideal operations manager needs to concentrate on a business problem and not techniques or methods. The reason is that a thorough understanding of a problem will guide the manager on what steps to take to solve the problem based on reality. Principle of fundamental. An efficient operations management does not bypass primary fundamentals, because without an understanding of basic principles, it may be difficult to attain business success. Principle of collaboration. Here, this principle is channeled towards the customers that you are serving or set to serve as a business. Know what your target audience wants, their behavior, lifestyle, etc. This can be gotten through collaboration with customers directly. They'll assist the business with quality feedback on what to approve or retain in your product. Principle of accountability. This principle is applicable in all segments of business activities. Accountability is important in planning and managing the overall business operations. An operations manager is set with the responsibility to monitor metrics and ascertain and measure goals. Principle of quality control. If there is no quality control during the manufacturing process, then customers may not be satisfied with the product that is created. It is quite complicated to control and manage operations. Therefore, if you don't possess the required skill and knowledge, you may find it challenging to excel as an operations manager. However, through this article, it is believed that you know the fundamental concept of operations management and a piece about how you can apply them to solving any organizational challenge or problem. If you liked the video, give us a like so we can make more videos like this one, and tell us in the comments section below what type of videos you want. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more weekly videos.